Okay, so I did the legal strategy strikes and lockouts. So legal strategy just refers to like when one party uses like their legal rights and procedures and things of that nature to work in their favor when they're having disputes or negotiating um, for like new contracts with the other party. Um, and then strikes refers to when employees they strike against the employers to try to get better pay, better protections or like healthcare stuff like that. Um, and lockouts is the opposite, so it's employers. Um, they lock out their employees so that to try to get them to agree to their terms. So that will probably be like lower wages and stuff of that nature. So this case had to do with the NFL. So the NFL has a union. So the union is made up of players, which are employees to the NFL. It's called the NFLA. I'm sorry, NFLPA. So the National Football League Players Association is what their union is called. So the NFLPA and the NFL had a contract, and their contract ended in March of 2011. So at that time, the NFL posed a lockout. Basically, the players couldn't train and stuff like that, which could affect their money and stuff. So they said, okay, we're going to impose a lockout until we come up with a new contract. The players were not having that. They decided to dismantle the or disband the union and take the NFL to court. So some of the players took the NFL to court, and they said basically that the NFL was trying to pay them less and make it hard for them to do like free negotiation. So that's illegal. And they also breached the contract. So that's illegal. At first, the verdict did go in the players' favor, but then it was overturned due to appeal. And they went ahead and just the players reformed the union and signed a new contract. This new contract ends in what was it, March of 2020. And I think that like obviously there's going to be a time frame to where they're not playing and there's no contract, so either side can do what they want to try to get what they want. So I think both could happen. Like I think that the strike and the lockout are both most likely to happen because both sides is going to want what they want. Now I do think that the NFL has a little bit of a more advantage because they're the ones who pay, and this case already went in their favor. So I feel like they kind of have the upper hand. So they pay the players, and there's always more players that they can try to hire. Like a job will hire more employees if their employees are striking. Sometimes they can do that. So maybe the NFL can do that too. So maybe they have a little bit of an advantage, but I think both could do that, could strike or do a lockout.